Hello, I'm Bill Spurlock, Director of Rutherford County Schools. I'd like to take a few moments to speak with you on career and technical education. The goal of every educator is to prepare students for college and careers. Now, we understand that college lasts a finite amount of time, whereas a career lasts a lifetime. Currently in the United States, college student loan debt is at $1.7 trillion. Now, this is not only unsustainable, it's unnecessary. Our mission statement in Rutherford County Schools is to empower today's students to grasp tomorrow's opportunities. These opportunities not only exist in our core classes, but they also exist in our career and technical education classes. We have 39 programs of study, and within each one of those programs of study, we have a multitude of career clusters. We have in our classes the ability for students to not only get high school credit, but also college credit. And some can even take an industry certification test and be prepared for some of the most challenging and the most rewarding careers. We are strong proponents of career technical education.
Jackson, and I'm a student at Blackman High School, and I take the cybersecurity pathway. What really wanted to get me started is my uncle was an IT support manager at a company in Nashville, and that's what really sparked my interest. So things you're looking at doing in class is hands-on activities and labs, other programs on the computer just help you learn about cybersecurity and networking and fundamentals of those. Like I just said, you learn the fundamentals of networking and cybersecurity and how they go together. They do go together hand in hand, so you learn how those go together. My favorite thing to do in the class is, like I said, the online work, the labs, stuff like that, but also meeting the new people. I've met lots of friends in this pathway, so that was a really great thing to experience. Just some things you need to know. You don't need to know really much of anything to get started. I didn't know much other than, a little bit about components of a computer, and I've learned a lot in this pathway, and it's really been beneficial for me. The most important thing you should know is, don't be afraid to try new things, I didn't think this was for me. I liked it, but I wasn't sure, and so, I just jumped right in, Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to talk to people, ask people for help. A lot of these people know what they're talking about. They're not going to hesitate to help you. So if you need help, just ask.
Hi, my name's Scott Mosier. I'm the cybersecurity instructor here at Blackman High School. I'll tell you a few things about our program. First of all, why do I love cybersecurity? It's fun. It's fast-paced. It's always a challenge. Things literally change by the minute. Where we might see one attack that is solved by one certain bit of mitigation, it may completely change in a few minutes because someone's made a minor alteration to the code. So we constantly have to be on our toes and keep working at things. There's also a huge variety in the jobs that you have. You have red team jobs, which are penetration testing or hacking jobs, ethical hacking jobs. You have blue team jobs, which are cybersecurity jobs that are, more defensive minded. And you have purple team, where it's a little bit of a mix between, and you have all kinds of jobs that fit into all of those categories. It's a huge spectrum of those. They're all in high demand. There's 3.5 million jobs right now that are unfilled in the United States in cybersecurity. And these are well-paid jobs. These are not low-wage jobs whatsoever. So you have to know your stuff, and you have to be able to sort of, think on your feet and that sort of thing. And it's cool. We're talking about hacking stuff. It's just cool. Now, what kinds of things are we going to do classroom-wise? The curriculum. We study networking and we study security, because you have to know both in order to be able to be successful in what we're looking at in the industry. We tie everything to certifications. So we have Microsoft Technical Associate Network Fundamentals certification, which is a basic networking certification. We follow that with a little more in-depth study. We do CompTIA's Network Plus, which is an internationally recognized networking standard. Then we do a Microsoft Technical Associate for Security Fundamentals. We follow that up with Security Plus from CompTIA, which is one of the ones you need to be able to get secret clearance to work in any public forum. So how do we get all of this across? Well, we've got virtual machines. We've got Windows virtual machines. We have Linux virtual machines. And what we're doing is we're trying to learn exactly how all of this interacts and what we can do one way or the other. So we actually go through and try to design hands-on labs to get you some experience, to make sure that you're comfortable with how networks work, how we can secure individual hosts, how we can secure networks, how we can try to test them to see, okay, I think I've got this set up correctly. How can I try to break into that and see if it's actually working or not? And what do I need to tweak at that point? So we do a lot of those things to be able to make sure that we've got all of this. We partner with employers in the local community especially to make sure that we're teaching you the stuff that you need to be able to get into that industry immediately. To be able to take care of, get some of those jobs. Why should you choose to study in the field? If you like computers, okay? If you like being able to think logically, being able to work your way through something. If you like challenges, something that may feel difficult at the beginning but get much easier as you sort of work through it. Those are the people that really need to go into cybersecurity. If you don't know anything about it, that's fine. You don't have to know anything whatsoever about computers at all. You can still join us. We'll walk you through all of it without any issues whatsoever. The cybersecurity program is offered at both Blackman High School, which is where I teach, and at Stewart's Creek High School, where Mr. Marco and Mr. Vest teach the program there. We all teach the same materials. We all share things, so you're going to get the best environment regardless of which one of the schools we're looking at for cybersecurity. If you have any questions, please reach out. My email address is found on the Blackman High School site. Just look for the cybersecurity guide. Hope you guys enjoy.